Hey there, beautiful Libra souls. Welcome to your full moon reading. This is going to be for January 25th. Well, actually, this is going to be just full moon messages around January 25th. What do we need to know? And, this full moon is in the sign of Leo. Very passionate, very courageous, very fiery sign. And I do think that this full moon will bring us Libras a lot of courage to go through the changes we're going through and to also make the changes we need to make, Libra, and most importantly, enjoy the adventure, enjoy the journey. So the message here, Libra, during the full moon in Leo is to go wild. Explore something new, a new territory. Maybe you need to just infuse some adventure in your life, some novelty, okay? And go wild, dream big. Now, this doesn't have to be like international travel, like, something really drastic. This could be something small, like taking a new route to work, because it just changes things up. It could be that you join a new community, a new club of some sort. Maybe you sign up for an art class where you paint something together with a bunch of people you don't know, or a new yoga class, something courageous that you've been wanting to do for a while. I feel like we're going to have this sort of energy around the full moon, Libra. And Leo is in your 11th house, all about your dreams, hopes, and wishes, and also about the community that you belong to. So, because the full moons are about completions and endings and cycles completing, basically, this could bring about changes in those fields. Maybe you change direction, change community, change a group of people you belong to, things like that, Libra. But whatever you do, you will have the courage to do so around this time of the full moon in Leo. So I encourage you to use this energy wisely. Okay, so we're going to proceed with our reading here, Libra. Let's take a look at what the energy is around this time for us. All right, Spirit Guides, Universe, thank you so much for guiding us always and for all the blessings. Please guide beautiful Libras towards our highest good, good of others, and harm to none. And let us know what are the most important messages for us to hear this full moon cycle in Leo. Thank you so much. Messages for Libra. Let's go, Libra. Okay. Most important messages for the sign of Libra, please, around the full moon in Leo. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Most important messages for the Libra collective. I'm using the Radiant Sun Oracle deck first, as I always do for these moon readings, whether it's new moon and full moon. Most important message for Libra, please. This card wants to come out. Assertion. Libra, there we go, assertion. This is Sun in Aries. This is asserting your point of view, asserting your desires, okay, in life, your goals. This to me reminds me of the Seven of Wands card, where you are like standing your ground. You're the unicorn, standing out from the crowd. You have something unique about you, or you have a unique opinion, and you're asserting this opinion. And I think that once again, this is Aries is like the Leo. It's like a very fiery sign, and a lot of times the Aries sign can be a very good leader, and so is a Leo. So I feel that you have a strong opinion about something, a strong desire, strong need to achieve some sort of a goal right now. So that is cool that this card came up for us. What else for Libra? And it's like he's fighting. Is it a dragon? I don't even know what this is. Wow. Hold on, let me put out this incense. It's causing me too much. It's creating too much smoke. All right. Other messages for Libra, please. This full moon cycle. Thank you so much. Most important messages for Libra. Let's go. Criticism. Oh my goodness, Libra. Well, there you go. So, Libra. We have the Mars in Virgo here. Now, you are maybe also being too critical of your own, like you're being a perfectionist, like Virgos can be, okay? In the sense that you don't think that your skills are as good yet. Perhaps you want perfection, you're striving for that. But also, Libra, I feel like, you may be too critical about your own potential here, but also you may be standing against criticism of others, so I feel that maybe you are criticizing some sort of norms, some sort of, you're criticizing some sort of rules, sets of rules that everybody goes by, but there is possibly criticism around you, and you're trying to stand your ground. So somebody may not agree with your point of view. Somebody may not agree with the route you're going to, like you're going through towards. It's one of those things where your family might not understand why you decided to change careers. Your family might not understand why you want to join a certain membership someplace, a very unique organization perhaps. It could be very different. Something that is just your opinion on something that you have a very strong opinion about, and you are expressing it and asserting it around this time, Libra. That's the full moon bringing out this courage in you. Okay. What else for Libra? Let's see. And I'm getting that you may be in the public eye also. Detachment. We have detachment here. Oh, this is Aquarius energy, Libra. This is Venus in Aquarius. Okay, let's get one more card for Libra. Most important energies for Libra. And enthusiasm. Sun in Sagittarius. Look how much enthusiasm you get this time, Libra. You are excited when you think about a certain idea of yours. You get very excited about it. So there's some sort of exciting plan brewing in your mind, an idea that you really want to pursue. Lots of enthusiasm around it. The detachment card is kind of like detach yourself from the criticism, detach yourself from the self-critic that you are, okay? But this is also detachment from a regular kind of tradition, I feel like. Let me read about this one. This is the Venus in Aquarius here. Aquarius, we are in the season of Aquarius. You may be detaching yourself from negative people, negative energies, people who criticize you, who don't believe you. You may be detaching yourself from controlling organizations, controlling people and relationships here, Libra. But I feel that you are just kind of standing your ground at this time. Let me find it. Okay, so yeah, it does say that this could be a detachment in one's relationship, whatever this relationship is, whether this is romantic or, you know, career related or any other friendship. It's like you're detaching yourself from this critic, from this oppression almost. And this is also an unusual or odd relationship, something unconventional, something non-traditional, as I mentioned. This could also be separation from somebody here, as we can see, like you're sailing your own ship now, or separation from an organization. And I feel like this is, once again, this detachment is happening because of the full moon. You may be quitting right now, you know, your old job because you're enthusiastic about something new and exciting happening in your life. You may be quitting your relationship because you know there's something better out there and you just haven't made the move. I don't know. That just feels like you are emotionally detaching yourself from negativity at this point, and you are already emotionally on your following your exciting dream and goal, perhaps of some sort here, Libra, with the enthusiasm. I feel like that's what we need to focus on, is being enthusiastic and something new, something exciting happening in your life. So staying in this energy of enthusiasm, I feel, is what is going to help us go through changes here, because the detachment and the ship here, it kind of tells me that you are sailing your own ship now. You are sailing in a different destination. You're detaching yourself from the old into the new. So and maybe that's what's needed here, is the mental detachment also from your old life, so you can create your new life, and from being a self-critic or any other criticism. So Libra, I do feel like this is very much an assertion energy here. Yeah, let's take a look at what we get, what messages we get here with the Star Tarot. I'm using this gorgeous Star Tarot deck. It's kind of astrology based. I've found that it's very similar to the Thoth deck, which I don't normally use, but this is more of a astrology based deck. Okay. Most important messages for Libra, please. Around the full moon in Leo. Thank you so much. Most important messages for a Libra collective. Thank you. Most important messages for Libra collective. Okay. We have the Four of Swords. Okay. And it kind of came out sideways. So let me get some more cards, because let me get some more cards here for what else do we need to know about this. What does the Libra need to know around the full moon time, please? Some of you really need to get more sleep around the full moon time, Libra. But I am getting with this card that you are going to be waking up from your slumber for some reason. Like you have been hibernating long enough, and now you are waking up from your slumber. What else do we need to know for Libra, please? This full moon in Leo. Come on. I'm waiting for jumpers, because that's those who have been watching my channel. I only take jumpers, so you unfortunately have to wait for me to shuffle. The Knight of Cups. Ooh, Libra. Look at that. There's your unicorn. There's your beautiful unicorn. Okay, so these two cards. Um, this is like a sleeping beauty to me, or a person who has been hibernating and waiting and pondering and meditating and self-reflecting on a certain idea. And it's like you have been storing up your energy and manifesting things and preparing to strike again. And while you are self-reflecting here, Libra, I mean, you may still be doing this here, this around this full moon. Right now, you may be self-reflecting. We actually did receive, I believe, the Four of Swords card in a weekly. That you're going to be doing a lot of that this week, Libra, especially in the midweek. While you're doing that, Libra, there is a kind of like, there may be an offer coming towards you. Big, beautiful thing that you absolutely love. But this is also could be you following your bliss. All right. You may be focusing on this dream of yours. You may be focusing on, following your heart and being the unicorn here, Libra. But I'm going to draw another clarification card about this Knight of Cups. But the Knight of Cups it's a knight that wears his heart on his sleeve, right? He is stating his true love, true emotions for something or someone. He's expressing that and he's following that. So it's a romantic, he's a dreamer, romantic, and it doesn't have to be a he. When I say he, I'm just describing what I see on the card. And the knights, the Knight of Cups is actually more feminine energy, to be honest, because it's more of a energy of following your intuition and following your heart here. But let's see what we can find out about the Knight of Cups. What do we need to know about? Oh, there's something that popped and flipped. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Libra. Look at this beautiful card. I'm strongly getting, you want to strike out on your own. You've been storing up energy. You've been preparing. You've been resting. You've been hibernating. And now you either have an offer coming towards you, Libra, but I'm feeling it's more like you going out there and expressing your unique, wish here, unique idea. You using your unique skill here. Maybe you're a very intuitive person, creative person. And the Knight of Pentacles is a very independent card, Libra. It's like independent financial independence card to me. This is building up your own business, striking on your own, achieving some sort of financial independence in any way, in any other way, Libra. And look at that big, beautiful castle in the background. There is either an offer coming towards you that is very lucrative, or you are following your own bliss and deciding to, I'm getting a strong feeling of you having your business on your own, having something of your own. It doesn't have to be even a business, all right? If you are in a relationship, and I feel like strongly you kind of wanted to be more independent, because the Nine of Pentacles is more of an independence card. And yeah, and you're just kind of following your own heart here, your own bliss. You yourself are enough to be happy, is the message I'm getting here. A very strong desire to be independent in whichever way, whatever independence means to you, whether it's independent from a relationship or any other contract here, financially independent. This is it. So I feel like you have been storing up energy, you have been storing up courage, Libra, You have been self-reflecting, and that's what you're focusing on now. It's giving you the full moon. It's giving you kind of this courage to strike out on your own. And you're following your instincts. We have a beautiful panther here, I believe. There's a lot of rose. There's a lot of flower. It's not roses. There's grapes, and then there's the what are those? Not the lilacs. There's a plant that. Are you like starting a flower business? Or growing something on your own? There's a lot of flowers here. Something has to do with flowers or herbalism or something like that. Herbs, flowers. Maybe you are doing something natural, creating herbalist business, supplements, essential oils, something like that here, Libra. Okay, what else for Libra? This coming full moon in Leo. Full moon in Leo, please. Messages for Libra and a full moon in Leo. Thank you so much. Messages for a Libra collective. Thank you so much. If there's an offer coming towards you with this Knight of Cups, then it's beautiful. It's got a lot of financial potential, Libra. Oh boy, and then we have the Tower again. Libra, the Tower is following us everywhere. We did receive the Tower in the weekly reading. If you haven't seen that this week, we did receive the Tower in the weekly. So there it is. I strongly feel this is going to be actually on the day of full moon. So the 25th of January, something drastic may change, may happen, something unexpected, turn of events, a rude awakening of sorts with this Tower. Okay, let's find out more information on the Tower, please, for Libra. More information on the Tower. More information on the Tower. It's like a major change is needed for something to take place here. For something to take place, Libra. For this change to occur, it's kind of like, has to be drastic. Oh my gosh. It's a Fool card. And look at that, we have the alligator. Alligator that emerges from the depth of this pond here. The alligator in this card has some sort of significance, and I'm actually going to look it up for us here in a minute. Libra, look, there's the moon in this picture. This whole setting happens at night, looks like. So this to me does clarify that this is probably an event that happens on the 25th, Libra. Something shakes up your world. It doesn't have to be unexpected. It's just a big change, a drastic change, a rude awakening that's happening. And you are starting on a very new journey. So if you are moving, that's a big change, and maybe even a bigger change than what you expected. If you are changing, you know, you're making some sort of big change, either that's you, but this is usually an external force. So something happens that changes your direction, Libra. Because now you're embarking on something entirely new. Let me read about this is a new journey, Libra, a beginning of a very new journey, new chapter. This is you being naive, enthusiastic about your future, but that's a good thing. This is you following your childhood dream kind of energy, you know, because you don't know any better. You have the courage to proceed with this, new direction because you don't know any better. But Libra, that's the beauty of it, because I remember when I was younger, I was so much more courageous. You know, I traveled to another country across the seas when I was 16 to go to college. I mean, 16. No, not college, I'm sorry. That was high school. And then I came back again to go to college by myself. That was a big move, but I was so courageous. Now I'm thinking, my gosh, I'm in my late like 30s, and I don't know if I could ever move like that again, make a drastic change like that. There's a lot more at stake as well as we get older. But I do feel like, personally, as I get older, I get, more fearful about things that could go wrong because you get wiser. But when you don't know any better, you don't know any better, and you only have hope and inspiration and trust that everything is going to turn out for the best for you, Libra. So I am going to look up this alligator. The alligator emerging from the depth of the lake here is very significant. It's like it's been hiding, it's been waiting, and then it strikes, type of thing. The crocodile, it's actually a crocodile, represents ancient instincts of survival, as well as the fish god, a symbol of fatherhood, motherhood, and the creative energy that is expressed and materialized when the two are in balance. So feminine and masculine energy are in balance. The crocodile is partially submerged in a pool of the subconscious and knowledge. He peeks his head and tail out into the conscious realm, maintaining the balance between the two realms. The river starts in the high mountains and constantly flows into the pool, forever replenishing thoughts and experiences. So, this is an ancient instinct of survival. Because we have the tower moment, so now you have this instinct of, crap, this happened, I've got to do something. And because you have this kind of drastic event, maybe some change, you're acting basically on instinct of survival. And when that happens, you are full of courage, you're full of enthusiasm, you're full of fighting energy, Libra. So I don't know what it is that is happening here. I do strongly feel it's on the 25th. It could also happen on the 27th, because Uranus goes direct on the 27th, Libra. Uranus rules Aquarius, all about revolutions, a planet of revolutions, discoveries, drastic changes. So and there is a raven here, or a crow, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like raven, it's your own intuition sending you messages. You're receiving callings, messages, instincts, Libra. This raven is what it's telling us. There's also a sense of detachment that maybe you're forced to detach from something here, Libra. So I do feel like this could be, for a lot of people, quitting your old job, having the courage to start something new, quitting your old, maybe it doesn't have to be a job, a role, and starting a new role, leaving a relationship to set out on your own, leaving a job to start your own something, and it's just in the very initial change stages. It could just be your first kind of decision here, realization that you have to strike on your own. This is the very beginning of a new chapter, okay? So, but it's beautiful. I love that this energy is showing up. The tower comes in to refresh everything for us. It's when everything has become stale, mundane, old, you've outgrown things, and it shakes you up to awaken you. Hello, are you still here? Are you listening? Are you still living? Are you living to the fullest? Are you actually doing what you love to do? It's kind of, like I said, a rude awakening. And a lot of times people completely like see things from a different perspective and start on a new journey here. So I don't know what is happening in your life, but it's kind of a big change here, Libra. You are full of enthusiasm with this Fool card. Absolutely. Any other message for Libra? Sorry, I kind of got stuck on this, but this is big. This is big energy. And I feel like it's coming from, you maybe even manifested this. You know, not unknowingly you manifested this because you wanted a change of some sort. You've been dreaming of a change, okay? And there it is. All right. What else does Libra need to know? This full moon in Leo. Any other messages for Libra? Full moon in Leo. Thank you so much. Now, if you are moving, Libra, it can be a drastic change, very stressful, very, oh, my move was terrible. I had anxiety attacks, even though, you know, the house is fine, the move was fine, everything went well, but it's me, and internal feelings of like this tower crumbling, of everything that I knew just falling apart, so that, you know, that feeling of instability, you know, not knowing what's coming next, if you're gonna like the place where you move, if you're gonna find friends, if you're gonna find a job. That's the energy. All right, any other messages for Libra? This coming full moon in Leo. This is our first full moon, by the way, in 2024, so it is full of potential here. What else for Libra? This full moon. Any other messages for Libra? Final messages for Libra, full moon in Leo. Do we have anything else? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. The Seven of Swords is another one of those cards of kind of a rude awakening as well. I feel like Seven of Swords. What else do we need to know about the Seven of Swords? And the Six of Wands. What? The Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands. Wow, Libra, those two cards together, that's something. I'm getting that if you are very, very, this is once again, this is a card of awakening, but this is when you probably realize that something has been hurting you in the past, that you have been maybe self-sabotaging yourself, or something has been sabotaging your success in the past, Libra, and you are kind of breaking free from that, okay? So, and look at all these antlers, the antlers here, and the full and the moon again. You are receiving some sort of information, downloads, feelings, whatever you want to call it, following your instinct. By the way, I saw a flock of deer the other day, and they were like looking at me, and I was really close to them. I was driving by in the neighborhood, and I saw that there's a field, like empty field, it leads to the woods, and the deer came really close to the road, and to a point where I drove by and rolled down my window, and they stared at me. Two of the deer, they just stared at me, and then they started galloping away. And to me, this looks like you felt like there was some sort of betrayal, like maybe there was a situation of betrayal, maybe, that you left now, that you uncovered something. But Libra, this sort of ending, where you ended it or they ended it, whatever ended this situation, it is leading you to success. Look at that, Six of Wands. Look at him jumping for the star. There's something here that is no longer going to hurt you, because you're no longer going to self-sabotage yourself, and that situation is no longer going to affect you. This is a major realization that something you've been doing a certain way is no longer going to work, Libra. So you are collecting the Two of Swords that you have left, the that you can still fight with, and you're leaving others behind. You don't need them anymore. It's a very strategic move. All right, it's a very strategic move. You're like, I'm getting out of here while I can. And then you are basically shooting for the star. It's like galloping away from there. A unicorn, once again. The Six of Wands is the card of recognition, award, like being recognized for something. But in this particular case, I don't even feel like that is the message that's coming through here. Is more like you are really proud of yourself for leaving this situation, following your heart. We have a beautiful heart here. The future looks wonderful. You're shooting for the stars. It's like an achievement that you're proud of. Nobody else is like cheering on you, but you are cheering on yourself because you made a giant leap of faith, is what I'm getting. And you left whatever you didn't need anymore. You left it here you left it behind. You only took what you needed, your skills and knowledge and information that you needed, and then you took a giant leap of faith, Libra. That's what it's looking to me like. Wow. So I do feel like there's some sort of detachment happening with the Seven of Swords. Detachment from a previous painful situation, okay? Something that has not been working out for you, Libra. To discover your own independence. I love this reading. This is drastic. This may not be pretty. Your feelings may feel hurt with the Seven of Swords. You may feel betrayed. You may feel like you put a lot of effort into something and it turned out to be nothing. But don't feel that way, because every single experience we have, you took 2 swords from this situation, or maybe even 3. It's like every experience we have, we learn something from it. So no matter how painful it is, you learned very important lessons from this situation. And now it's time to take a giant leap of faith forward. So, and detach yourself from that pain, not carry it with you, is what I'm getting here. Enthusiasm. I love it. Detachment and enthusiasm. And completely new journey for you, Libra. You're trying something different. Love it. What a powerful reading here. And this is the full moon in Leo bringing you this excitement here. One more card, Libra. We're going to get a card from the Star Codes Astro Oracle deck. This is a message for Libra, please. Most important message for Libra around the full moon in Leo, please. Thank you so much. Most important message for Libra around the full moon in Leo. Thank you. Woo! That flew out here. Exploration. Wow. Yep, you're exploring something new, Libra. You have the courage to go wild and explore something new. That's what you are mustering up the courage to do. So, exploration is the 9th house. Discovering new taboo things that you haven't done before, like I mentioned. Yes, being criticized for it, but who cares? Because this is your life. So let's see. 47, exploration. So this is the 9th house. This is basically international travel too. Look at these hot air balloons here. Compass, following the compass that directs you in your life. So the 9th house is kind of like an international airport, a university, or a broadcasting tower. It's Earth, World Wide Web. It speaks of how we expand our world through official and unofficial higher education, travel, international understanding, philosophy, and global communication. Wow. Okay. Go exploring. Step out of your comfort zone to see what lies beyond the boundaries of your familiar bubble. Oh my gosh, I just watched a movie last night. Sorry for the interruption here again with my thoughts, but I have been on a streak of watching very old USSR times Russian movies, and I felt a little nostalgic. I'd never really watched them fully because I was young when my parents watched them. And the movie I watched last night was so profound. It was, the message at the end spoke to me, and it said, take the risk, take the plunge. Basically, there was a song. Don't be afraid to make a change in life, to follow everything you ever wanted. And it's I can't believe that song played in the very big end, and it, like, my tears broke out. Like, I was just crying because it really jives with our messages this week, Libra. So step outside of your comfort zone to see what lies beyond the boundaries of your familiar bubble. Step into a new country, try on a fresh attitude, and immerse yourself in an unusual body of knowledge or a spiritual philosophy you did not grow up with. Yes, you know what I mean? Just unconventional things that you're trying to explore here. It is hard to see your bubble, the lens for your experience, until you step outside it. Look back at your socio-economic milieu, family and friends and education, and confront any unconscious assumptions that your people, your class, your culture is all there is. So if you've been living in a bubble, if you've been hibernating out down there in a cave for too long, then it's time to come out. All right, that's just what this card is saying. You're being charged to develop a truly diverse perspective and understand that real diversity builds resilience. Push your unique boundaries. If you are an urban international traveler, you may be most stretched by small town life. Read the philosophy and spiritual form from a far corner of the world. So basically it tells you to, if you have lived in a rural area, step into a big urban city. If you have been in an urban city, go into the rural area. Study some new philosophy from a different part of the world. Once you've done all this work, share what you've learned with the world as a speaker, writer, traveler, teacher, or internet diva. Wake up the world. And most importantly, wake up yourself. Widen your horizons here and expand your world. Explore in your mind, body, and soul, and teach what you know, because the world is waiting for this information and the world is waiting for you. Wow, what a powerful message here, Libra. I strongly resonate with the number 47. Hopefully you too. This is kind of like, number 4 is a number of stability, and number 7 is a number of growth and expansion and persevering and discovery and spiritual growth, most importantly. So to me, it's kind of like step outside of your comfort zone, step outside of 4, and step outside of stability, and build upon that, expand, grow, explore. Wow, Libra, this is kind of, I didn't actually think that we were going to have such a deep reading for the full moon, but I do feel it's bringing all this energy. The Leo is just firing us up. So wonderful, beautiful Libras. Have fun, go wild, enjoy your life. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for contributing to this channel. Thank you so much for sharing your light. Every single comment you make is of utmost importance to me and others. Okay, so thank you. Be blessed, Libras. I'll talk to you later. Bye.